Active Investor here, bringing you another independent analysis. This time we're taking another look at Amedica. This is a 30-minute time frame. Each of these candlesticks representing 30 minutes of trading. So right off the bat, I'm sure you guys can take a look and notice that we had a huge green candle right here. And I mean huge. That thing, from its low at about $1.65, it had a high of $2.84. That's huge. That's got to be about 70% from that low all the way up. So it's unfortunate that those levels didn't keep, but that's going to give us potential for this gap up play that I'm going to be talking about in just a moment. But just so you guys know why we had that run up, and in case you don't already know, I'm going to read you the news straight from the source. So, Amedica Corporation, company that develops and commercializes silicon nitride ceramics as a biomaterial platform, is pleased to announce a partnership with Shandong Weigao Orthopedic Device Company Limited, Weigao Orthopedic, a subsidiary of Shandong Weigao Group Medical Polymer Company Limited, a medical device company in China specializing in research and development, production, and sale of spine, trauma, and joint orthopedic implants. Under the distribution agreement, Weigao Orthopedic will have exclusive rights for sale, marketing, and distribution of Amedica branded silicon nitride spinal implants in the People's Republic of China, and will abide by minimum and annual purchase requirements in year 1, 20,000 units, growing annually to 50,000 units in year 6, following regulatory clearance by the China Food and Drug Administration. So what that means is that Amedica has signed this exclusive deal with this Chinese company, Weigao Orthopedic, allowing Weigao Orthopedic to distribute Amedica's products in China, and this is a deal lasting many years. And not just that, but each year, those units purchased from Amedica will grow. So this is really great news for Amedica. And honestly, I'm surprised that we dropped down as much as we did, because you guys can't see it on this chart, but the days before this run-up, Amedica was stuck in a channel around $1.50, $1.60 for quite a while, and it did run up a little bit before that news to about $1.70, but really it was stuck around $1.60 for a long time. And now we're right back to that area. You know, we're at $1.76, we're slightly above $1.60, but compared to 284, our high here, we're right back in that area, not factoring in that news at all, which is huge because Amedica is guaranteed sales from this agreement, and next ER might look real great for Amedica. So I'm thinking maybe the market reacted a little too harshly, you know. Maybe the bulls really this is a case of the bulls just giving up and letting the bears win, because this news should still be factored in, honestly. Now, that's on a fundamental level. On a technical level, the chart is honestly pretty ugly, and there's a lot going against Amedica, technically speaking. But I am confident, really, that there could be a potential gap up play here to the low $2 area. I'm talking about the $2.20 area specifically. I think we could see a bit of a run up there. It might not be a fast run up, but I think the price could start correlating up a bit, because it really shouldn't have dipped that far, honestly. Really great news. That agreement is huge news for Amedica. So part of that is the bulls just letting the bears take control. But part of that also is the volume died off. So we really got to see the volume come back to see that price run up again. And we have some major resistance acting in the way as well. But it's not that bad, because if you take a look, our cloud was telling us we had resistance around this $2.20 level. However, you take a look here, and that level has just narrowed to about the $2 area. So if we break $1.76 or so, and we're pretty much touching there after hours, you know, we closed right below it, but this little area after hours is showing that we're right on that level. If we break $1.76, we'll end up in this channel between $1.76 and $1.94. That's going to be our channel for a while, which is still better than $1.70. But if we break $1.94 right over here, then we'll definitely have a good chance at running up to the low $2 area, maybe $2.20. And man, we might even go to the mid $2. I don't think we'll test that $2.84 area, since that really was just a run up from the news. But I don't think $2.20 is that far out of the picture, really. So on a fundamental level, we really should start correlating back up. On a technical level, there's a chance that we gap up, but there's a lot of resistance to cover before we get there. We have to break $1.76 for sure, and then we'll have to break $1.94 for sure. And we can't get stuck in this channel for too long while we do that. But if we do break $1.94, I could see this thing running to $2.20. So I'm going to be looking for more volume coming in on Amedica. I'm going to be looking for these levels to break. And the good news, actually, on this chart is you can see that our Tenkan and our Kaijin, the blue and orange line here, the last candle of the day actually broke those two lines. So there's a chance that $1.70 could become our new support area. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on Amedica because I really would like to see a gap up, and stocks do love to gap up. And on a fundamental level, like I've said again and again in this video, this is great news for Amedica, and it really does warrant the price to start gapping up, I'd say. But on a technical level, we have a lot of resistance to cover. That is good that our support could be at $1.70 now. So just keep an eye out, guys. We might work our way into this channel between $1.70 and $1.90. But if $1.94 breaks, I think we could see a real steady run up to the $2.20 area. And I ideally would like to get in before we break $1.94. So I might consider a position with a real tight stop based on our support levels being so close. And I would try to swing this thing to about $2.20. So just something to keep an eye out for, guys. And I'm definitely going to be checking out an earnings play for Amedica next earnings, since those sales should be reflected. It's really good news for Amedica. Just keep an eye out. There could be a sweet play there. That's about it for this video. Hope that helped you guys out, and let's make some money. Catch you later.